Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. I hope you guys are doing amazing out there. In today's reading, I'm taking a peek into your romantic love life for the week of June 2023. I'm going to see who's heading towards you this week with romantic intentions. I'll find out how they currently feel about you, and I'll also take a look at their behavior towards you this week, and I'll also look at what's in your blind spot. Things that could be negatively impacting your connection with someone that you may not even be aware of right now. You know, blockages, obstacles, things like that that could be up ahead. That way you can prepare for them or avoid them. I'll answer all those questions and then some, followed by your advice in today's reading. Now, if any of you are in recent no contact with anybody, like a family member, lover, friend, I will pull their hidden feelings for you at the end of the reading, find out how they feel about this no contact stuff and if they want to reach out. So let's begin. Spirit, what's the energy surrounding Pisces today? What's the energy surrounding Pisces and love for the week of June 2023? Who's coming towards them with romantic intentions, and can Pisces trust this person? And what's the situation surrounding Pisces and this person? 7-card spread, please. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my beautiful water babies. Okay, the person you're connecting to romantically, what's their current feelings? We have the 5 of Cups. So Pisces, you're dealing with someone that's feeling lonely right now in regards to you. They're feeling like you're not giving them that same support you gave them in the past. They feel like you're not as accessible to them anymore. They're just feeling like you're pushing them away. They are feeling some sort of remorse to their own behavior too. So if they did something to hurt you and that's why you're pulling your energy back, they're showcasing a lot of remorse for that this week. And there possibly is guilt and regret. Okay, could be a Scorpio that you're connecting to, doesn't have to be. What's their intentions with you this week? The High Priestess. Right now their intentions is to stay silent because they feel like that is respecting your wishes. They're giving me this vibe that they feel like you don't want anything to do with them, and they're not wanting to bother you or get in your business, so they're being very quiet. You guys may have stopped talking to each other for a few days, a few weeks. So they're trying to respect your privacy. They're trying to, you know, not rock the boat anymore. Maybe in the hopes of this all blowing over and you coming back to them, or you guys salvaging your relationship in some way. But their intentions is to keep that veil closed and just, you know, stay private. What's their behavior towards you? The Knight of Wands. For some of you, the reason why you may have pulled back is because of their inconsistent energy. Because with their behavior coming towards you as the Knight of Wands, this is someone in very hot pursuit of you, but the Knight of Wands is very restless. They do not sit still. They're always coming and going. Sometimes the Knight of Wands with the 5 of Cups combo is someone guilty of the push and pull. Okay, where they'll come to you when you pull away, and then when you go to them, they pull away. It's a very inconsistent energy to be in. And with you being a Pisces, you like to go with the flow. All right, you are a water sign. You like to go with the flow. Since we are made up of what, 65% water, give or take. So you like to go with the flow. You don't like all this, you know, back and forth stuff. All right, and it doesn't make you feel comfortable with someone, doesn't make you feel secure with someone. So this person definitely has a lot of physical attraction for you. They find that you guys have great chemistry together. They want to pursue you, because the Knight of Wands, as their behavior towards you this week, tells me that they want to pursue you, but out of respect for how you are feeling towards them, they're going to lay low. They're going to stay low key on the side, waiting for you to hit them back up, respond to a text, call them back, whatever the case may be. All right, the Knight of Wands to the High Priestess almost reminds me of that hyped up race dog at the track, where he's wanting to race, but he's got that gate in front of him until the conductor lifts that gate and lets all the horses run to the finish line. It's like someone like that, where they want to come towards you and talk, but they feel like they have to stop themselves, intuitively being guided to stop themselves. All of a sudden my voice is getting shaky. It's like I'm getting a lot of anxiety, and this was not me, and I just took one sip out of my coffee. Someone's dealing with some deep anxiety about this connection. Almost feels like an ongoing, like a panic attack about to start, and I haven't had a panic attack in like 10 years. Someone here is going through a battle of emotions fluctuating. Like one moment they feel steady in their emotions, and the next minute they are really like angry, and then next minute they're anxious, and next minute they're in their feelings moping and sulking and then wanting to punch a wall. That's what I'm getting off of this energy combination, Pisces, with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups. Someone having a fluctuation of emotions where one moment they are feeling confident with that Knight of Wands energy, but then they pull into this moping energy where they're like, woe is me, I can't believe this happened. You know, it feels like that. Could be connecting with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I have Pisces coming through here and Scorpio. What's your feelings for this person? Maybe that'll give me some better insight. The Three of Cups. With the Three of Cups being your feelings, you are open to some sort of reunion with them. But you may feel like you don't get to see the real them. As you can see in this art depiction, your person's face is covered by 3 cups, which is telling me that you feel like you don't really know this person. You don't feel like they ever really showed you their true self. And with their intentions coming in as the High Priestess, it kind of matches that you're dealing with someone very private, very chill, very low-key in their energy. They're not an open book. And you may have felt like you couldn't build a relationship with someone that was a closed book to you, because with you being a water sign, you're very in touch with your emotions. You like to feel things strongly. You like to express what you're feeling, and you like to receive that same expression from your person, with you being the moon energy. The moon is the feminine. The moon is receptive. And you may feel like this person wasn't giving you anything to receive. So with the Three of Cups being your feelings, this person's looking at 3 cups spilt over. Meanwhile, you're still looking at 3 cups still fully full. So their sentiment of feeling like you don't want anything to do with them right now is not matching how you feel. But I do feel like you want to see more behind what is lurking behind that cup before you'll feel comfortable with them, right? Because I don't have any pentacle energy, and whenever I don't have pentacle energy in my spread, it tells me that 2 people are not feeling secure with each other, stable with each other, confident in where the relationship is going. There's clearly emotions, there's clearly sexual attraction, but there's no earth energy. Earth energy, you know, is going to stay put when they find a spot. Right? We could have a hurricane, we can have a freaking thunderstorm all surrounding this one rock, and the rock stays put. But if you have a fire pit blazing and we have a rainstorm, that fire pit's going to burn out. Okay? And we need this earthly energy to feel confident that our person will always be there for us. Right? If you don't feel like your person will be there a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, that's not feeling secure in a relationship. If you're always wondering, wow, what if my person leaves me tomorrow? That's not stable. So we need to see some earth energy in this reading. But you do want to have a reunion with this person. For some of them, they may have kept your connection as a friendship with, you know, sexual relations as well. You know, so there could have been like friends with benefits thing going on here, or a situationship. For some, there could have been a third party where someone wasn't able to be open with a relationship until a decision was made, because the High Priestess is the number 2, and 2s represent decisions surrounding partnerships, as 2s are partnerships. That's only going to be for some of you. Someone here may have felt like they had to be private with their relationship. What's in the blind spot? What's in the blockage? The Knight of Swords. With the Knight of Swords being in the blockage, this is Gemini energy, and Gemini's planet ruler is Mercury. Mercury controls thoughts and communication. So with this energy being the blockage, it's telling me communication is what's hurting this relationship right now. And I feel like their desire to respect your wishes right now is actually making the situation worse, because I feel like you do want to talk to this person, you just want them to be honest with you. All right? Someone's holding back saying what they really want to say. You know, you look at this card, Pisces, and you see someone that appears to be an activist. She's got one sign in her hand for people who can read, and she's got the blowhorn in her hand for people who can't read but can hear. You know what I mean. So it's the energy of I'll hit every angle to make sure that my opinion gets heard and, you know, is received. So what's hurting you guys' connection is communication. All right, or someone's inability to make a decision and take action, because the Knight of Swords is a very decisive person who moves quick. All right. Now my anxiety is completely gone. And that's what I was talking about earlier when I said someone's emotions are fluctuating. One moment, someone's feeling confident and good and just being like, you know what, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And then they're really sad and mopey and then wanting to punch a wall. The emotions are fluctuating because now I don't have any friggin' anxiety, you know? So let's get the potential outcome, and then I'll pull some advice. I'll get the overall energy, and then I'm about to get very nosy and I will begin to clarify, okay? What's the potential outcome for Pisces this week in love? Two of Swords. You both still ignoring each other or not being the first person to pick up the phone or respond to the other. The Two of Swords is the energy of staying stuck, two people almost being at a stalemate because nobody wants to be the first one to reach out in fear of rejection. So it's the energy of just staring at your phone, wanting to hit send on a message or wanting to hit accept if the message were to come in, but being caught in two different minds about it, right? The Two of Swords, if I can give you a better illustration of the Two of Swords, this is the truthful sword, all right, my clear quartz, citrine, whatever, I forgot what it's called, and my Sharpie. This is the negative truth, or the false truth, and this is the truth. You know, someone is caught between what is the truth of the relationship and what is, you know, the false in a relationship. And until someone clears their mind and picks one sword to stay truthful to, the connection's stuck. And that's what the Knight of Swords is as well, because the Knight of Swords has that sword in his hand. He's ready to go. He already has what's on his mind that he wants to relay in verbal words. He's got his truthful sword, he knows. But since it's in the blockage, two people are holding on to the false truth, the false information that's holding you guys back. You know, if this person's telling themselves, Pisces doesn't want anything to do with me, I might as well just stay away. Meanwhile, you're over here going, no, I want to talk to this person. Why don't they talk to me? You guys are stuck. So that's the Two of Swords. Procrastinating. So it feels like for the next week or two, you guys may be still doing this silent routine, but I do feel like eventually there's going to be a breakthrough, okay? And I will clarify this card. So what's your advice? The Moon, Pisces energy. With your advice being the Moon, they also want you to look at where you may have been self-deceiving to this person or self-deceptive to yourself, because you're being shown here holding this mirror up in your hand, and what's reflecting back at you is not your face but a moon, which is acknowledging that there's a part that you played in something not manifesting the way that you want it to. And I feel like I got this message for you last week or the week before. Maybe there was something you were insecure about in regards to yourself and you never fully let this person in. So maybe they never fully let you in because they could sense that you were keeping some things to yourself. So it almost feels like you both were afraid to let each other fully in and be yourselves around each other. And you can't manifest a healthy relationship when two people are not being who they really are, not being in their authentic energy. You're going to manifest an inauthentic relationship, you know, filled with chaos, drama, insecurities, he said, she said. But if you guys are more open with each other, you know, go with the flow, things will manifest. So they're wanting you to look at something that you may have been doing that was also hurting this relationship, because it takes two people to, you know, hurt a relationship. There may have been obvious things that this person did, but there could have been some things that you sprinkled along into the relationship that didn't make it better. And now my throat chakra is starting to get effed up. And when my throat chakra gets like this, it's a blocked throat chakra, where two people aren't speaking their truth, or when they do speak to each other, there's, you know, there's a lot of insecurities about saying something that one wants to say. But that Moon and that High Priestess is confirming that you two are not talking right now, especially with that Two of Swords. And if there is communication, it's not honest communication. So if you're in the group of Pisceans that are talking to this person on a regular basis, or maybe on an inconsistent basis, you guys aren't sharing what really needs to be discussed with each other. You're not sharing any underlying stuff. You're talking about maybe surface level stuff. How was your day? Did it rain in your area too? Because we got a major rainstorm over here. Lost our power. Instead of talking about what really needs to be discussed. What's the overall energy for your connection? Nine of Swords. With the overall energy for your connection being the Nine of Swords, it is telling me you both are losing a lot of sleep at night about this relationship. Now, if that's not you, then this may not be your message, Pisces, or maybe this is where we leave off with you. All right. Remember, sometimes tarot will give you bits and pieces of a message, and for others, they'll get the whole shabam and resonate with it. But it's definitely telling me that you and this person want to reignite the passion with each other. Ace of Wands, Nine of Swords, but are fearful of what the other person's thinking and wanting. And then there's the Three of Swords, which confirms that you both are in pain about something. You don't like being separated like this, or you don't like not talking to each other. I'm also getting someone that reads their own tarot cards, whether your person or yourself, or has seeked out guidance from a lot of readers, and based off of that crumpled up tarot card, hasn't been liking the answers that they've been receiving, or feels like the messages that they're receiving are really inconsistent, making it more difficult for you to know what's going on. The more different information you get, the more frustrated you get. All right, try your best to maybe limit yourself to one reading a week. Maybe pick your favorite 2 readers. Even if I get told to go pound sand, that's fine. But when you're watching too many readers and you're watching too many readings, the messages are going to start to, not make sense or irritate you, or you miss the actual message that was for you. All right. So again, if I get a boot because of it, it's fine. But someone here is getting way too many readings and is starting to hate tarot almost with that crumpled up card. And tarot should not be hated. It should be used as tools for guidance. But anyways, with the Nine of Swords, Ace of Wands being here, I definitely feel like you both have your trepidation about what's happening next. Will there be a next with that Ace of Wands? Because there's still that fire that burns inside of you both. So I'm going to start clarifying. On the bottom of this tarot deck, I got consequences. Even though this is the Justice card, it reads consequences right here. And then I see the Seven of Swords. Someone may be dealing with the aftermath to the, decisions that they made. Someone may have been caught in a lie or was being very deceptive, and that's the consequence to their action, that you guys are not talking. All right, we'll see if it comes back out. So Pisces, in your person's feelings for you, we have the Five of Cups. This is sadness. This is feeling a loss. This is feeling lonely. This is not in a good place. Why the Five of Cups, the Chariot, and the Empress? So clarifying their feelings, to see the Empress tells me that this person thinks that you are just this nurturing ball of energy, this loving person. Some of you could be moms or dads. I'm getting a very strong parental energy off of you. This person feels like you just are this wonderful person that they met, and there is a lot of guilt and suppressed emotions for maybe how they showed up for you. Maybe they took you for granted. Maybe they thought you were always going to be accessible. Maybe they thought you were going to get over a certain situation that may have happened between the two of you, but they want to move forward with you with the Chariot. So possibly at the start of Cancer season, you might see some traction in this relationship. Cancer season begins in what, a week and a half? Kind of times right with the Two of Swords, because the Two of Swords to me represents almost 2 weeks. Okay, because sword energy is like weeks for me, and wands is like days. Okay, so someone wants to talk today with that Ace of Wands, but it might take a week or 2 to manifest itself when someone gets their confidence up. Someone's needing their confidence. For some of you, you could be dealing with someone that lives at a distance. All right, and it's really hard to reconnect far away. And for others, someone just became very emotionally distant. Okay, let's get your feelings. Why is Pisces feelings for this person? The Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like something big is about to happen in 1 week or 2 weeks between you guys. I feel like some sort of breakthrough. Even if you are talking currently, I'm feeling like in a matter of a week or 2, there's going to be a very important text message or phone call. And I got that same message off of Sagittarius's read, and that is Sagittarius's energy. Why the Three of Cups for how Pisces feels about this person? The Eight of Pentacles, you do want to make it work with this person. You do want to unite with this person. All right, some of you guys may work together. And with the Hanged Man on the bottom, which is your major arcana, you feel unsure. You feel so stuck. When you look at the Hanged Man, it's the energy of feeling suspended up in the air, feeling like you're unable to move forward, but taking that time to sacrifice your feelings for your person to gain access to what your higher self is wanting you to know right now, and then asking yourself, do I let go? Do I let go, or do I make this work with this person? You're unsure. You're unsure. The more I dig into your energy, you're telling me you're unsure, because you are confirming that you don't even know if you're really talking to the right person. You know, maybe they're just so private and secretive that you feel like you only know maybe their name and that's about it, and everything else has just been like, you know, things that they say to you to impress you. And then there's the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is my daytime anxiety card, and the Nine of Swords is my I brought my daytime anxiety to bed card, and now I can't sleep. You know, so you got the Eight of Swords, which is telling me that you're feeling very limited with this person. You're feeling really restricted. And the Eight of Swords plus the Two of Swords tells me that you're contemplating letting this go, which I already said with the Hanged Man energy. You're looking for stability. You're the only one that showed up with Earth energy in your section, Pisces. You're wanting something stable, and you may just feel like you're not getting it with this person. Well, they have a little bit of Earth in regards to their feelings with the Empress. So their intentions is the High Priestess. That's for this week. So their intentions is to keep up with the silence this week. And like I said, possibly a week or two, there's some sort of breakthrough. Why the High Priestess? Why the High Priestess? Look at that, the Four of Cups. I told you earlier that this person was moping. Now, I don't want you to think that they're sitting around their freaking bedroom with mascara stains on their pillow from crying all night. No. This is just telling me that there's moments where this person just gets really mopey in their feelings and feels like they have no choice but to be quiet, because you wouldn't want to talk to them anyway. It's the energy of boredom as well. Like if they're not talking to you, they don't have anyone else to talk to maybe. You are their go-to for communication. I do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun coming out. So I do feel like this person intends to see big changes happen with your relationship that is going to bring a lot of positive energy, and for you guys to move past something that you've been dealing with the Six of Swords. But right now they feel like they have to respect you and stay away. Now, if you never told this person to stay away, this is what they're intuitively picking up on, that you're sensing some sort of betrayal off of them, or you're disappointed in them somehow. Why the Knight of Swords in the blind spot? Why the Knight of Swords in the blind spot for Pisces and this person? It's going to be a long reading. Why the Knight of Swords? A lot of information wants to come out. Why the Knight of Swords? Why the Knight of Swords? The Ace of Pentacles. What's in the blockage is that stable new beginning is still being delayed. That's that Ace of Pentacles I was referring to earlier. This is my Ace of Pentacles, this rose quartz rock. Impenetrable, if I can say that word. And that hurt, ow. You can't destroy something solid. If you go to California and you go look at the redwoods, the sequoia trees, those freaking trees are over 1,000 years old. At least a couple of them are. And those didn't grow overnight. You know, those trees took time to grow, and when they finally grew, they lasted so long. You know, that's the energy I'm talking about when I said that we need more earth energy, because, you know, with the Ace of Wands, you can always blow out fire with a little rainstorm or a little argument. You know, two people getting into a fight, and that flame that's burning goes out easily. With earth energy, it's just, you can withstand the test of time. You can get over so many obstacles and just become stronger together because of it. And you guys need that. And clarifying the blockage, I got the Nine of Swords again. It came out twice. Someone here may be in their personal year of number 9, where they're meant to close out loose ends, close out cycles with people, places, and things that are negative patterns in their life as they prepare for their personal year of number 1 in the year 2024. Look up your personal year. You'll be able to find out your personal year by taking the current year, which is the year 2023, broken down numerically to a number 7, add your birth date to that, and you'll get your number. So, in your person's behavior and actions towards you is the Knight of Wands. Well, the Page of Cups wanted to hop out. So they're really wanting to reach out and communicate, and Page of Cups is a very sweet energy. It almost feels like an apology for some, or, hey, can we make this work? I'm sick of not talking to you. That's the Page of Cups in this context. Why the Knight of Wands? Two of Cups. They want to pursue this relationship. Maybe this was what they needed to know that they had something very valuable with you, but I don't know. If someone needed my absence to know that I was valuable, tough noogie when they can return. That's their consequence to their actions. They learn to not do that in the future with someone else. I will not tolerate someone that ghosts or, you know, stops communicating after, like, if someone goes more than a week without communicating and you're actively romantic with them, I don't know, I can't take those people back. But you do what you gotta do, because I have the Fool energy, which is telling me that they're taking a risk to come towards you, and it's another 2, so I'm getting 2 weeks. I'm getting 2 weeks. Someone is going to be bold with some sort of conversation. Again, you could be talking to this person every single day right now, but I'm saying in 2 weeks it's going to be a they talk. And then the Lovers is right here. Another indication of a choice being made, whether there is other people involved or not. There's this energy of making a decision, and then there's the King of Pentacles, and we saw the Queen of Pentacles earlier. So the potential outcome, 2 of Swords. Will you guys break this silence, or break the pattern of not speaking what you really need to speak about, which is the truth? The Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. When you take the 2 of Swords into consideration and remove that 1 sword, you get the Ace of Swords. What is this? Why is this in the outcome? 10 of Cups. Once you guys speak up with that 1 sword, you guys might be able to continue this. Other than that, 5 of Cups. Someone feeling like they have to grieve a loss, and it's not comfortable, especially when someone did make you happy. 9 of Cups. Why is Pisces advice the Moon? Oh my goodness, my memory card only has 2 minutes left. This is a long video. Apparently I didn't want to stop this reading. I said that same thing in Capricorn's reading. Why the Moon for Pisces advice? Why the Moon for Pisces advice? 6 of Cups. Reflect on your past, reflect on your childhood, reflect on anything that you may feel insecure related to your past. Childhood trauma, how people showed up for you growing up. Is that stemming from why you feel like you have to hide pieces of yourself as well? All right, because I'm strongly getting some of you Pisces that also felt like you couldn't be yourself around this person, so you both never truly were letting each other in. Okay. King of Pentacles. Why the 9 of Swords has the overall energy, and then I'll pull the hidden feelings. Why the 9 of Swords? 3 of Wands. You both are still waiting on something, but that nervous energy has to be removed. And if you guys don't do it on your own accord, the universe is going to step in and make things happen with the Wheel of Fortune card. Okay, so if you guys don't do it, they're going to do it. Especially if it's part of your divine plan, your destiny to reconnect with this person or to gain closure from this person if you're not meant to be together. So you could be connecting with a Cancer. I have Taurus here. I have Libra. I have Aries here, Gemini, Pisces. But it could be anybody. Now, if you're in no contact, you were my home and now I feel like I'm out in the cold. That's what we pretty much said earlier. I'm working on myself so I can give you the love and relationship you deserve. We were too different. That's why I'm with someone similar to me. For some, this was a third party, and someone decided to stay where it's comfy. You were my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. So I hope this resonated. If it didn't, check out my most recent all signs reading and look for the Pisces timestamp. It will be under past live streams or the reading I did for you last week. Okay, it's all in the June playlist. All right, my memory card's about to cut off. So I love you, Pisces, and until next time, later, Gators.